Hope everyone's been taking care of themselves and doing well. I've been trying to like find topics and like different things to talk about. Sometimes I just kind of blank and I want to keep making videos like these, and it's like, but I'm almost like afraid to repeat myself too much. I don't want to talk about like the same thing repeatedly, and just like explain it in a different way. So I don't want just like a repeat of a bunch of videos and content. And so that's why I kind of get like stuck with some things that I talk about, especially recently. And then but I still want to make a video, like I said, so I'm making this one right here. And just probably going to touch a little bit upon spiritual awakening and maybe ego death, or just talking about ego in general. And right now, I'm sorry if the camera shakes a little bit. I'm holding it right now. I'm in a different vehicle and I forgot the little phone holder that I bought. So yeah, so I'm just holding it right now, and then I'm probably gonna forget that I have it in my hand. I'm gonna like shake a little bit. But yeah, so spiritual awakening, I for one experienced a sort of awakening a few years ago, mainly when my grandmother passed. And that's when like I really started to kind of like research and look into things myself, and kind of go within myself as well. Kind of got into meditation, started like getting nature more, like just kind of like the awareness. And like it's crazy to think back like how far I've progressed and how far I've come, and then how far I have left to go. Like constantly there's always going to be stuff for you to learn and evolve into, and that's the beauty in it. But I know a lot of people are going through, I guess, spiritual awakenings right now, like in the middle of it, or have gone through and have been spiritual for a while. And sometimes it just happens. Sometimes a certain event kind of triggers it, or like I said, it just kind of comes naturally, or you've always maybe been that way. And like I said, for me, it was like I've always been very intuitive and like open-minded and everything. So I've always had that kind of trait about myself. So I guess it just made it easier for me when I started looking into it. And I kind of want to spread more awareness of it, because I know a lot of people are going through the same thing. And like when you start questioning everything, and like just everything within this world, and consciousness, and your own yourself, your own soul, your own life, and then the line between life and death as well. Like those of people who are dealing with grief too, but are also spiritual. It can sometimes be like a mix of emotions, because like you understand that like everything's connected, and like when we move on, it's just our time to go, pretty much. Like we've come and we've done what we've come to do within this life. We've experienced what, I guess, how do I put it into words? Because we choose our own lives when we come here. So, and we choose our lives kind of like, okay, I'm gonna choose this life and explore this topic, or explore this path in this life, because I haven't explored this in a previous life, or something along those lines. I can't say for certain, but so I'm losing my train of thought right now. But spiritual awakening is I don't want to say complicated, because it's not really complicated, but it can be for when you first start getting into it. But then you realize that it's like just be like Everything just is. And going into the topic of ego death, your ego never really dies. It's never really been alive. It's not something you just kill. It's something that you learn to live alongside with. And you just kind of not learn to not let it run your life. And you don't walk through this experience from the energy of just ego, like being egotistical or prideful, anything along those lines. And it's still like, I'm still dealing with it a lot, like just in certain aspects of your life, because everything is a form of ego. It can be, like, even the act or thought of not letting your ego run your life can be another form of ego. It can kind of be a mind fuck, but again, you gotta kind of like let it go and not hold on to it or try too hard, because that's when things kind of rebound. You hold on to something too much or too hard, then it just kind of goes further away from you. Or if you push something away, it just comes back to you even harder. But yeah, I just wanted to get this video out a little bit, just put that energy out there. And I hope everyone's been doing well. Hope you've been taking care of yourself, getting out, you know, doing the little things that bring you joy, and just loving yourself. And yeah, there's not much else on my mind here. Hope everyone has a beautiful morning, night, afternoon, wherever you are. And I'll see you around.